Hi, call me C. My friend is J, CJ, and welcome to our new channel, YouTube channel, MCS and Finding a Home. Today I'm talking about a bungalow, what our needs are, why we have been looking for a bungalow for 2 years, and why we will be on the streets because we cannot find a bungalow. I will explain more about MCS at the end of this video. But first, bungalow. It's got to be a ground floor. It's not a chalet bungalow. It has to have a permanent or temporary ramp leading up to the door, and the front door has to be wide. The corridors inside have to be wide as well to cope with manual as well as our electric wheelchairs, which we use part-time because our conditions vary day in, day out, or shall I say hour by hour. The importance of a bungalow is so that obviously we don't go upstairs. There's no steps because of our medical conditions and disabilities. It is essential that we have a wet room, not a bath with a shower overhead, not a shower cubicle that is tiny, and you can't even swing a cat in it. No offence to the cat. So it's got to be a shower cubicle, double shower cubicle that's wide enough for a fold-up chair so that we can sit down and while we wash. Better still, a wet room, which means you can just go in and it's wide enough and accessible and spacious with grab rails. That is perfect. Obviously we need an extractor fan, electric extractor fan that works. Toilet, not too low, not too high. The basin, medium size. We don't need it to be huge. And the toilet razor handle will help enormously. Again, because of our medical conditions, medical disabilities. As well as the wet room, which is very, very hard to find because it seems the bungalows just prefer baths with showers overhead, which is why we've been looking for a place for 2 years, over 2 years. So please, wet rooms are essential for people who are disabled. Ground floor flats, if you've got good accessibility, can you please put in a wet room? Thank you. What else do we need in a bungalow? We need a lounge that has not got wood burners in them. Not good for people who have asthma, COPD, other breathing difficulties. We know we can't tick all the boxes. But the wet room, wide corridors, and a lounge with no wood burners is the basic for us and for any disabled person. Obviously a garden would be lovely because we're mostly housebound anyway, so even if you can open up French doors or something like that into the garden, means we're getting good fresh air. It obviously depends on where you live. Not next to a carriageway or motorway, not near factories, scented shops because of our medical conditions. So fresh air is essential for us. Well, everybody wants good fresh air. So closer to the sea, closer to places which are very, very windy, would be ideal for us. What else? Washing machine. We can't go to the laundrette. So washing machine in the kitchen or utility room, or better still in the garage. Electricity there in the garage would be fantastic. Because obviously we can keep a freezer in there. The driveway needs to be easily going down it, up it, in our wheelchairs. That is not a lot to ask for, I don't think, but we are looking and have been looking for 2 years. The other difficulty we have is because we have MCS, multiple chemical sensitivity. It was caused by damp, mould, leaking roof, faulty boiler, and chemical poisoning. So since then, which we've been living with for 8 years, we need a bungalow that has not been newly refurbished because the smells, it takes time to off-gas. We are unable to go into a bungalow that has new carpets in, again because they need off-gassing. And paint, decorating the place, non-VOC paint, please. Especially because it's a disabled bungalow, non-VOC paint is essential. Ordinary paint, VOC paint, will make us very ill, and it will take a very long time for it to off-gas. So we wouldn't be able to go into the bungalow for several months, not days, not weeks. Even with onions being in each room, it would take a long time to off-gas with our medical conditions. So that is it. That is what we have been looking for over 2 years. So please, if someone who doesn't want to decorate the bungalow and it's available to rent, we can do the painting, non-VOC paint if necessary. We're quite happy to do some painting, but it's got to be non-VOC. So that'd be good. And there you go. This is my first YouTube video. And if you know of a bungalow that fits our criteria, then please contact me, C, her, J, on our YouTube at MCS and Finding a Home. Thank you for watching, and if you could share this, we'd be most grateful. Thank you very much. Bye.